was become really evident in guiding others through rites of passage and healing our past. Coming close in with our more original shape that's inside of us, is that we can't do so without restoring a condition of wonder. This condition of wonder is paramount because without it we lose something that is essential to us, and that is this mythic representation of life that is ever inviting us into the deeper layers and meanings of our lives that can't be defined in a cause and effect mentality. And in this, it's really essential to recognize we can't heal our past from a sterile, therapeutic mindset. It is this sterile mindset of cause and effect, this black and white literal lens, that has caused us soul loss in the first place. And it's essential to recognize that we dive into our shadow work not in order to get back to business as usual, to restore our persona and the mask that we wear, that we are told to conform to the image expected of us. But rather, we do this work in order to break free from it, to break free from all the stories that we tell that are not our own, and come close in with the one story that's being lived through us, the one story that you do belong to. And that's where the healing comes into play. And so within this, we are restoring something of a more original shape that is ready to bloom through us, that is authentic to us. And we can feel that if we do not, then something of our own essence dies. Feel into that. Feel into that. So what we need is a more feral, a more older ancestral lens that has ability to breathe life back into us, breathe new life and curiosity into the stories that we have already lived, that we may reclaim them and restore something that is original to us. And so you could feel why this is so important. Because here's the thing. Without wonder, we tend to adopt a kind of velocity with life. And the more momentum that you gain, the more shut off you are to all the invitations being offered you. Life is ever inviting you in. Life is ever inviting you in. But when you've acquired so much velocity, you get shut off to these. We become blocked from receiving the hidden meanings, right? The deeper teachings of our past experiences. And so you begin to walk without knowing where you truly come from and what powers you hold today. And one of the great spells that is really tripping us and blocking us is that we are always meant to be moving forward. We're always meant to be moving forward, always ever expanding. Don't step back. Don't pause and reflect. We're conditioned that if we pause for even just a moment, everything of our life is going to fall apart. And this in itself is its own spell, that it's our momentum of life that holds life together, instead of the quality of presence which we give to that which we want to bloom into life. It's shared that when the universe is ready to bring something into existence, she creates the image within herself and throws it out in front of her, and then steps into it. But when we have acquired so much momentum and velocity in life, we forget to be able to pause and be deliberate with what is it that we're wanting to throw out in front of us? What is it that's wanting to be dreamt through us into life? And instead, we become more like slaves, trying to hold up the momentum of the imagery and the personas we feel we need to uphold. It becomes what we call that self-defeating loop. And when we acquire this kind of momentum, we lose the patience to be with stories, especially our own. We even begin to fear our own stories, and it's said that those who don't know their stories don't have ancestors. They have ghosts. So how many are living right now a haunted life? If you feel this call to restore this condition of wonder, to come back into a sense of curiosity, a group of us are beginning this September a beautiful 6-month inward journey of restoring this condition of wonder, coming close in with our own stories, healing our past, and really coming in, what is that which is original inside of us that's now wanting to take form and be bloomed through us. Our personal myth, the story being lived through us. And in that we acquire the stories that we can now claim as our own, so we know the ground we stand on and know the hidden powers inside of us that we can now step into today with. It's powerful. If you feel called, go to awakenthesage.com.